I hope the screen is visible. Okay, so let us start the class now. So today we are going to start with strategic management. There are in total 8 chapters in strategic management. We will start in a sequential order. First we will start with chapter number 1. Chapter number 1, Introduction to Strategic Management. Introduction to Strategic Management. Clear? So chapter number 1, Introduction to Strategic Management. Before understanding what is strategic management, let us understand first what is strategy. Then we will understand what is management. Then we will understand what is strategic management. Clear? Now, sir, what exactly do we mean by strategy? So strategy may, there are multiple definitions in our syllabus. We will not see all the definitions now, that we will see later. First, let us see the main definition here. Strategy, clear? Strategy refers to long-term blueprint of an organization's desired image, desired direction, and desired destination. Clear? What is a strategy, sir? Strategy is nothing but long-term blueprint of an organization's desired image, desired direction, desired destination. Long term means more than 1 year. Clear? Let us clear. Long term is more than 12 months. Clear? Next, what do we mean by blueprint? Blueprint is nothing but, you can say, example of blueprint, we can say vision, goal, objective, and mission. These are examples of what? These are examples of blueprint. And all these things in detail we are going to study in chapter number 3. Here, all these things we have in chapter number 3 in detail. Our complete chapter 3 may only, most of the concepts are vision, goal, objectives, and mission only. So what is strategy, sir? Strategy is nothing but long-term blueprint of what, sir? Organization's desired image. Image means goodwill. Here, desired image means desired goodwill. Image ka we can say example is goodwill. Then desired direction. Sir, there are two directions, upward and downward. Obviously, every company wants to go to which direction? Upward direction. And destination. So destination means every company, let us take an example of destination, that every company wants to become what? Number one. Number one. That is an example of what, sir? Destination. What is strategy, sir? It is nothing but long-term blueprint of an organization ka desired image, desired direction, desired destination. In simple words, it is nothing but a plan. It is a plan to earn goodwill. It is a plan to move in upward direction, and it is a plan to become number one. So what is the other name for strategy, sir? Plan. Clear? Now, remember one thing, whenever we talk about strategy, strategy can be, here, strategy can be divided into 3 types. Strategy can be divided into 3 types. Corporate level strategy, here corporate level strategy, then we have business level strategy, and then we have here functional level strategy. Corporate level strategy, business level strategy, functional level strategy. So strategy related to clear top level management, or you can say corporate level management. Strategy related to top level management is called what, sir? is called as corporate level strategy. Related to middle level management is called as business level strategy. Related to lower level management is called as functional level strategy. Clear? I repeat, how many types of strategies we have? Three types: corporate level strategy, business level strategy, functional level strategy. Strategy related to top level management, corporate level. Strategy related to business level is middle level. Strategy related to lower level is called functional level strategy. Clear? Next. Acha, tell me, if Mukesh Ambani takes a decision, clear? If Mukesh Ambani is preparing a strategy, then it comes under which level of strategy? Strategy prepared by Mukesh Ambani will come under corporate level or business level or functional level. What type of strategy it would be according to you? Obviously, it will be corporate level strategy, clear? Top level management. These strategies can be further classified into two types. These strategies can be further classified into two types. One is, clear, proactive strategy. Clear? One is proactive strategy and second one is reactive strategy. Reactive strategy. Clear? One is proactive strategy, second one is reactive strategy. Sir, what is proactive strategy? Clear? I am taking a first step in the market. I am the first person to do something new in the market. That is called what? Proactive strategy. I am copying someone else's strategy. Reactive strategy. I repeat, I am doing something new in the market. Then it will be called as which strategy? Proactive strategy. I am copying the strategy of my competitor. Then it is called as reactive strategy. Example of proactive strategy, sir. Business. Here, business will launch new and innovative products. Innovative products. Business will launch new and innovative products. And in reactive strategy, what will happen? Will launch products. A company which follows reactive strategy will launch products similar to those of competitors. Similar to those of competitors. Clear? So what in reactive strategy, in proactive strategy, what is going to happen? Business will launch new products, innovative products which is not available in market. But in reactive strategy, I will not do anything new. I will wait for my competitor to launch something. If my competitor is successful, then I will launch the similar product in market. That is called what? Reactive strategy. So reactive strategy may I will launch products similar to those of competitors. If proactive strategy of business. Here, if proactive strategy of business, or you can say competitor, basically strategy of competitor is successful. Clear? So proactive strategy may I will launch something new and innovative. Reactive strategy may I will wait for my competitor to launch something new. I will wait for my competitor to become successful in the market and then I will launch something. That is called what? Reactive strategy. So tell me, which strategy is more risky? According to you, which strategy may risk will be more? Proactive strategy may risk will be more or reactive strategy may risk will be more? In which strategy risk will be more? Proactive or reactive? Obviously proactive, correct. So this is more risky strategy. This is more risky. And which will be less risky? Obviously reactive. Less risky. Proactive strategy may, if I am successful, clear, if I have successfully implemented a proactive strategy, then I can become a market leader. I can become market leader. In case of reactive strategy, I will become what? Market follower. Clear? So if I want to become a market leader, which strategy should I follow? Proactive strategy. In case if I don't want to take risks, sir, I'm fine with following, being a market follower, then go for reactive strategy. Clear? Understood what is strategy? So what is strategy, sir? It's a long-term blueprint of an organization का desired image, direction, destination. In simple words, it's a plan prepared by management to be successful in market. And the strategy we can divide into how many types? Three types: corporate level, business level, functional level. Related to top level management, corporate level. Related to middle level management, business level, and related to lower level management, functional level. And these can again be classified into how many types? Two types: proactive, reactive. Business is launching new and innovative products, proactive. Business is copying the strategy of a successful competitor, reactive strategy. This was a small concept on strategy. Now let us understand what is management. Now let us understand management. Sir, what do we mean by management? Management means group of people managing business affairs. Business affairs. Clear? Group of people coming together and managing the affairs of a business are called what? Are called as management. Now, how many levels are there in a management? Can you tell me? According to you, how many levels are there in a management? One level, two level, or three levels? There are three levels of management. Here, one is lower level, also called as functional level. Here, functional level. Then we have here middle level, which is also called as business level. And then we have top level, which is also called as corporate level. Clear? So how many levels of management are there? Three levels: top level, middle level, lower level, also called as corporate level, business level, functional level. Acha, tell me, managing director is there, CEO is there, CFO is there, they all come under where? Managing director, CEO, CFO, chairman of the company, they all come under top level management. Managers are there, like sales manager is there, okay? Marketing manager is there, purchase manager is there, sales manager is there, they all come under middle level management. Like sales executives are there, marketing executives are there, accountant is there, they all come under lower level management or functional level management. Understood? Now my question is some 2-3 general questions I'll ask. Clear? General points I will ask. General points. This may be important for MCQs. General point number 1. Strong strategy can replace management. It means if I'm having a good strategy, management is not required. True or false? Strong strategy can replace management means if my strategy is good, I don't require management only. Correct or incorrect this statement? This statement is incorrect. Clear? This statement is incorrect. Why, sir? Because strategy is also required, management is also required. Sir, if management only is not there, who will implement the strategy? So strategy cannot replace management. Strategy cannot replace management. Management also cannot replace strategy. Both are an equal part of both are an equal part of a business. Strategy is always flawless, or you can say perfect. Sir, my strategy is always 100% perfect. Practically possible or impossible? May not be possible. Sometimes my strategy may be perfect. Sometimes my strategy may have problems. So this statement is also incorrect. Then statement number 3. I can prepare my strategy. I can prepare my strategy without clear analyzing without analyzing my competitors. Clear? I can prepare my strategy without analyzing my competitors. Means what? Is it true or false? There are so many businesses in the country. Can I prepare my strategy without analyzing what my competitor is doing? No. This is also incorrect. Clear? So point number one में sir a strategy cannot replace management. Management also cannot replace strategy. I need both strategy also. I need management also. And strategy may not always be perfect, right? Sometimes it may be perfect. Sometimes there might be some problems in my strategy because of which I may not be successful. And I can prepare. No, I cannot prepare my strategy without analyzing my competitors. First, analyze what my competitors are doing, what products they are launching, what services they are providing, how many customers they have, what is their advantage, what is their disadvantage. Analyze everything, then only prepare my strategy. Clear? I hope you understood the introduction. Anyone has any doubts here? No. Now, next, now let us understand what is strategic management. Strategic management. We understood what is strategy. We understood what is management. Now let us understand what is strategic management. What is strategic management? It is nothing but forming vision. It refers to forming vision, setting objectives, setting mission. Okay? Forming vision, setting objectives and mission, developing a strategy, developing strategy, implementing the strategy, clear? Developing the strategy, implementing the strategy, and clear? Executing the strategy and executing strategy. So what is strategic management? It is a process of forming a vision, objectives, mission, developing a strategy, after developing, implementing a strategy, and after implementing, executing a strategy. Simple. Clear? And now, clear? Now, strategic management, remember one thing, is applicable. Strategic management is applicable to profit organizations also. It is applicable to non-profit organizations also. Simple. Every type of business, whether it is profit oriented or non-profit oriented, every type of business should follow what? Strategic management. Simple. Every type of organization should follow what? Should follow strategic management. This was a small introduction to strategic management. Now, I hope management has already given the material to you. Strategic management. Let us start with this is the material what I have given. Material में two parts are there. Clear? Material में two parts are there. Like there are some changes, small changes which happen. Those small changes in every chapter I have mentioned at the end. Here at the end you will see some I think they might have already given you amendments material, right? They might have given you amendments material also along with the normal material. It will be like this. I have forwarded two strategic management materials to them. One is normal material, second one is amendments material. Just check once. Clear? In case if we have not forwarded, then I will ask them to forward. Have they printed MCQs and given? EIS SM ka MCQs have they printed and given? No, actually I have given them two different files. I have given them two different files. So maybe they might have attached both of them. Just check once. Okay. So they might have given, but I don't know how they might have attached it after the material or before the material. I have no idea. In just check once. In case if they have not given, I will ask them to forward once. Now, let us start with here one big material. It should be around somewhere around 110 pages. It should be. If it is there, then I think amendments will be there. Let us start with chapter number 1, Introduction to Strategic Management. Clear? Chapter number 1, Introduction to Strategic Management. Chapter 1, Introduction to Strategic Management. I will give you an overview, a small chart of what we are going to study in this chapter. It's very small chapter, but important chapter also. In this chapter, we are going to study about business policy. Here, business policy. Then we are going to study about definitions of strategy. One definition we have already discussed. Other definitions we are going to discuss in this chapter. Then we are going to discuss about strategic management. Strategic management. Concept number 3. In strategic management, we have 3 small concepts. One is definition of strategic management. Here, definition of strategic management. Then second one we will see importance of strategic management, and then limitations of strategic management. Limitations of strategic management. Here, definition of strategic management, importance of strategic management, and limitations of strategic management. Then we will see applicability of strategic management. Applicability of strategic management. Here we will see applicability relating to education institutions, to hospitals, and here government departments. And finally, we will also be going to see levels in organizations. So business policy, concept number 1, definitions of strategy, concept number 2, strategic management में 3 concepts, then applicability of strategic management में 3 concepts, and then we have levels in a organization. How many levels are there in an organization? 3. Just now we have discussed, right? Lower level management, middle level management, top level management. Lower level management is also called as functional level management. Middle level management is also called as business level management. Top level management is also called as corporate level management. Now let us see business policy. Here, now let us see first concept, business policy. Sir, business policy means what? Sir, business policy is a combination of 2 things. Business policy may we can say it is a combination of 2 things. Rules to manage business, plus responsibilities of all levels of management. Responsibility of all levels of management. Clear? I repeat, rules to manage a business plus responsibilities of every level of management is called what? Is called as business policy. Examples are of rules. Clear? Examples are of rules. Let us say, for example, quality of products, minimum quality of products. Example number 1 for rules. Number 2, let us say, for example, business ethics. Business ethics, what you have to follow. Example number 3 for rules, data privacy rules. Data privacy means you cannot take official data into a, you cannot copy the official data into a personal laptop, or you cannot share my customers data or clients data to my competitor. That is an example of rules, sir. Clear? So rules to manage the business and responsibilities of management. Sir, every level of management will have some responsibility. The responsibility of lower level management plus the responsibility of middle level management plus the responsibility of top level management plus rules to manage business. Put together is called what? Put together is called as what, sir? Business policy. Clear? Now, under that, point number 1, business policy. Sir, business policy defines the scope, defines the scope, defines the scope within which, defines the scope within which every level of management, every level of management, business policy defines the scope within which every level of management can take decisions. Take decisions. Let us take an example. Let us take an example of discount policy. Discount policy. Clear? Let us take an example of discount policy. Sir, a company has a rule that discount up to 1000, lower level management can provide. If a customer is asking a discount up to 1000, who will provide? Lower level management will decide and finalize. If the discount is from 1001 to 2000, lower level management has to take permission from middle level management before finalizing the discount. And in case if discount is above 2000, then top level management has to take a decision. What is happening here? This is called what? Scope, the limit within which I have to take a decision. What is the limit of discount for which can be given by lower level management? 1000. What is the limit of discount what can be given by middle level management? Up to 2000. Beyond 2000, who is having that limit to decide? Top level management. This is called what? This is called a scope within which every level of management can take decisions. Next, point number 2. Business policy allows, business policy allows lower level management, and middle level management to take decisions, without consulting, top level management. Sir, since business policy means what? It is a, you can say, authority given to me. It is an authority given to me. What is the authority given to me? To a lower level management up to 1000 discount without asking anyone. You decide yourself whether to give or not. And again, for between 1000 to 2000, top level management told, don't ask me, you only take a decision. So what is happening here? If business policy is there, if some rules and regulations are there, then top level management will not be bothered by lower and middle level. Lower level, middle level will not keep troubling top level management. Why? They know what work they can do, they know what work cannot be done. What are they responsible for? What are they not responsible for? Everything will be clearly communicated to whom? Lower level and top level management. Next. Then point number 3. Business policy defines, business policy defines, here, business policy defines the limits within which, the limits within which, decisions can be taken. Decisions can be taken. This point we have already discussed in point number 1. It will decide the scope or limit within which I have to take a decision. Clear? So in simple words, what is business policy, sir? Rules and regulations to manage a business plus responsibilities of top level management responsibilities of middle level management, and responsibilities of lower level management, plus the scope within which every level of management can take a decision is called which policy? Business policy. I hope you understood this concept. Anyone has any doubts here? Simple concept of business policy. So we were in chapter number 1. Chapter number 1 में we have completed question number 1. Write a short note on business policy. Then we have question number 2. Write a short note on strategic management. Clear? Sir, what is strategic management? Just now we have discussed, right? Let us write a short note on it. Strategic management. What is strategic management, sir? It deals with competition. Simple. Strategic management deals primarily with what? With competition. Sir, because of globalization, nowadays because of globalization, because of international trade, lot of competition is there. Lot of fight is happening between the companies. Every company wants to beat the other company and become a number one company. Every company wants more and more sales, more and more for customers. How is it possible, sir? It is possible only when I am able to manage my competition properly. So who will help me to deal with competition? Strategic management. And it helps the business to create helps strategic management helps business to create competitive advantage. Which advantage, sir? Competitive advantage. Sir, what do we mean by competitive advantage? It is nothing but advantage what one business has over other business in market. Advantage what one business has. Advantage what one business has over other businesses. Other businesses in market. सर 1996 और 1997 में somewhere around 1996 1997 में Honda launched its very popular scooter Activa. From so many years it is still very strong. Even today after so many years the highest sold scooter in India is always Activa only. Why? Maybe there might be many reasons. There might be many reasons that public might be preferring Activa than compared to other vehicles, like maybe less price, better features. Clear? Less price, better features, then low maintenance cost, good looking vehicle, a reliable vehicle, a family vehicle. There are many reasons. Because of these reasons, can I say is Activa having an advantage over other vehicles in market? This advantage what Activa is having over other people in the market is called which advantage? It is called as competitive advantage. And if I have a competitive advantage, I will be able to dominate the market. I will be able to dominate the market. Clear? I can become number one by dominating the market. Clear? Understood what is strategic management? That is question number 2. Now let us understand the definitions of strategy. Definitions of strategy. Definition number 1. Here, definition number 1. It is a game plan. It is a game plan by management. It is a game plan by whom, sir? Management. Why, sir? What is that game plan all about? This game plan is about to take position. This game plan is about what, sir? Taking a position, to conduct operations, to attract customers, Clear? This is a definition, so I cannot write in my own words. Whatever is there, I have to mention the same thing. Once I write, I will explain you. So it is a game plan by the management to take position, to conduct the operations, to attract the customers, and to compete successfully. Compete successfully. Clear? So what is it, sir? It is a game plan. Game plan means blueprint. In simple words, we can say game plan is also called as blueprint. What is blueprint? I've already explained you in introduction. To take position. Which position a company wants to take? Obviously, number one position. But it all depends upon what? Situation. Depends upon situation. If more number of competitors are there, it becomes very difficult to obtain a number one position. If very less number of competitors are there, it becomes easy to occupy the first position. To conduct operations means without any issues. Smooth functioning of business. Conduct operation without any issues. I want to conduct the operations without any issues. No issues I want. Smoothly I want to conduct my operations. Then also I need to prepare a plan to attract customers. Not only attract and retain customers. Attract also plus retain customers also. Sir, attracting the customers towards your product or attracting the customer to your service is not very, you can see it's a very big deal. It's not a very big deal, right? See, getting customers is not a problem. Maintaining the customer is a problem. Clear? Maintaining a customer is a problem. So that is why I should not only try to attract my customers, I should also try to retain the customers properly. And then I will also prepare a plan for what? To compete successfully means defeat a competitor. Defeat competitor. Clear? So what is definition number one, sir? What is definition number one? It is a game plan by management to take a position, to conduct the operations, to attract the customers, and to compete successfully in market. This is definition number one. Definition number two. It is a comprehensive, clear, unified and integrated. Clear? It is a comprehensive, unified and integrated plan to achieve desired business goals. Desired business goals and objectives. Desired business goals and objectives. Sir, what do we mean by comprehensive, unified and integrated plan? It means whenever I'm preparing a plan, a plan is prepared. Here, comprehensive, unified and integrated plan means a plan is prepared by taking into consideration the complete organization. Sir, accounting is there, purchase is there, sales is there, marketing is there, production is there, everything, all departments I will take into consideration and then prepare a plan. Why? Because I want to achieve my goals and objectives. Simple. This is definition number 2. Then we have definition number 3. It is a plan. Clear? Strategy is a plan adopted for what? Adopted for survival. It is a plan adopted for survival, stability and growth of business. Clear? If I want to survive in market, if I want to have a stable business, and if I want to grow in future, then a strategy is mandatory. So strategy is nothing but strategy is prepared by business for what, sir? For survival also, in order to ensure that I run my business, in order to ensure that I am having a smooth and stable operations and growth. If I want these three things, then it is mandatory for me to prepare a plan. Next, what is definition number 4? 2 more definitions we have. Clear? Sir, one definition we have already covered here. This is the first definition what we have covered here. This one. Definition number 1. Then we have definition number 2, definition number 3, definition number 4 and 5. So total 5 definitions, 4 I am writing here, 1 we have already discussed in introduction concept. It is clear a strategy is nothing but analysis, here analysis, planning and implementation. Analysis, planning and implementation of activities. Strategy is nothing but analysis, planning and implementation of activities to take organization from adverse situations, situations adverse situation and put the organization in the league of winners. Like let us say for example, Air India. After a lot of analysis, planning and implementation, what did Air India thought? What is the adverse situation, sir? It's a negative impact on business. So since running Air India was becoming very problematic for the government of India, clear, and it was like lots of financial and non-financial loss was there, which created what? An adverse situation. That is why what did government do? Government sold off its stake to whom, sir? To Tata again. And once clear, this is called what? This is called as planning, removing the company from negative situation and creating a positivity around the company, or you can say converting a loss making company into a profit making company is called what? Is again an example of strategy. So how many definitions we have seen? 5. First we have seen in introduction, now we have seen 4. So question number 1 we have done. Then question number 2 we have done, short note on strategic management. Definitions of strategy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 definitions we have seen. Now let us understand the importance of strategic management. Clear? Why strategic management is required for business? Why is it important for every business to have a strategic management? Importance of strategic management. Importance of strategic management. Or you can say why strategic management is important for a business. So reason number 1, it will help to discover internal strengths and weaknesses. Internal strengths and weaknesses. Clear? And it will also help me to identify external opportunities and threats. Clear? Strategic management will help me in identifying my strengths and weaknesses which are internal to me and opportunities and threats which are external to me. Now, in short, can I say it will help me to perform which analysis? SWOT analysis. In short, it will help me to analyze my SWOT. It will help me to find out my strength, weakness, opportunities and threats. So strength and weakness are which factors? Internal factors. Clear? I repeat, strength and weakness are which factors? Internal factors. Opportunities and threats are which factors? External factors. Now, I am having a capability which is giving me an advantage in market. I repeat, I'm having a capability because of which I'm getting a advantage in market. That is called what? Strength. So I'm having a limitation because of which I'm getting a disadvantage in market. That is called what? Weakness. Sir, I am a favorable situation. Favorable situation in market is called what? Opportunity. Unfavorable situation in market is called what? Is called as threat. Clear? I hope you understood. Sir, strength and weakness are always internal to the organization. Opportunities and threats are always external to the organization. Strength is nothing but a capability which I'm having, because of which I'm getting an advantage in market. Weakness is a limitation because of which I'm facing disadvantage in market. Opportunity is nothing but a favorable condition in market. Threat is nothing but an unfavorable condition in the market. Put together, it is called as strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. In short, SWOT analysis. Clear? This again we are going to cover in detail in next chapter only, chapter number 2, dynamics of competitive strategy. There we will discuss in detail. Next, point number 3. Next, what will happen? It will help business, it will help business to manage, it will help business to manage weakness also and threats also. So tell me, my weakness and threats should be maximum or minimum? My weakness and threats in a business should be maximum or minimum? Minimum. Opportunities and threats should be, opportunities and strength should be maximum. My strength and my opportunity should be maximum. My weakness and my threat should be minimum. Who will help me to manage and reduce my weakness? Strategic management. Who will help me to manage my threat and convert a threat into opportunity? Management. Clear? Next. It will help. Clear? Strategic management will help a business. Strategic management will help a business to achieve vision, objective, and mission. Vision, objective, and mission. Next, what else it will do? It will help an helps organization to be more dynamic, and strong. Dynamic and strong. Now, what do we mean by dynamic and what do we mean by strong? So, dynamic means business changes. Business, I am changing as per, clear? I am changing as per market requirements. Market requirements means depending upon the market, depending upon the customer taste and preferences, depending upon the market situations, I am also changing the operations of my business. That is called what? A dynamic organization. And then strong organization means organization which takes decisions, without, clear, without thinking about competitors. If a company is able to take a decision, if a company is able to prepare a plan without thinking about what its competitors are doing, then it means what, sir? It means that company is a strong company. And what do we mean by dynamic? I am making changes in my business as per the changes in market, my customer taste and preferences. Next, it will help a company. Here, it will also help. It also helps organization. It also helps organization to grow and stabilize business. Stabilize its business. Here, it will not only help me to grow in future, but it will also help me to stabilize, or you can say expand my business. So why strategic management is required, sir, for a business? So strategic management will help me to discover my internal strengths and weaknesses. It will help me to identify my external opportunities and threats. Next, it will help me to manage my weakness and threats or convert my threats into opportunities. It will help a business to achieve its blueprint, that is vision, mission, objectives, and goals. It will ensure that if a plan is prepared, a company can become a dynamic and strong company. A company which changes as per the requirements of market, like customer taste and preferences, dynamic. A company which is able to take a decision without thinking about competitors. Then without thinking about competitors is a strong company. Plus, it will ensure that my business grows slowly grows, expands, and stabilizes as an organization. I hope this concept is clear. Anyone has any doubts here? No doubts? Okay. Next. Very small chapter. Question number 4 done. Now we have question number 5. Clear. Question number 5. Strategic levels in organization. Clear. Strategic levels in organization. As we already know, how many levels are there in an organization? 3. Strategic levels in organization. Strategic levels in organization. How many levels are there, sir? 3 levels. Top level management, middle level management, lower level management. So corporate, first will be corporate level or top level management. Clear? Top level management, also called as corporate level management. Sir, who all are included in top level or corporate level, sir? Let us say, for example, we have CEO, CFO, chairman, then we have CITO, Chief Executive Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Chairman, Chief Information Technology Officer. Clear? Then we have bodies, that is Board of Directors, etc., etc. These all people come under what, sir? These all people come under uh, top level management, also called as what? Also called as corporate level management. And these people take major decisions of a business. Simple. All the major decisions of a business, big decisions of a business, which level of management will take? Corporate level or top level management will only take these type of decisions. That is why we can say these people, clear, these people occupy, clear, these people occupy major decision making position, major decision making position, clear, major decision making position. And what is their role, sir? Role of corporate level management or top level management. Like what exactly do they do, sir? Being a top level people, they decide the blueprint, sir. They decide, they decide vision, they decide the goal of a company, they decide the objectives, they decide the mission of a company. All these things who will decide, sir? Top level management or corporate level management. Then they decide the type of business. They decide which type of business they should be in, which type of business they should not do, which business may they should invest, which business may they should not invest. Then they will also decide resources required, like how much money is required for starting a business, where to invest what money, in which department, how many employees should be there, how many branches should be there, how many departments should be there, in which area, like what is our target audience, are we targeting rich customers, poor customers, middle class customers, all these things who will decide? Top level management will also decide. They will implement the strategy, they will implement strategy with the help of, clear, they will implement the strategy. Enough. Clear? Who implements the strategy, sir? Top level management. And then they will also take care of what? Leadership. In simple words, they are nothing but the leaders of a company. Clear? So what is the role of top level management? They decide the vision, goal, objectives and mission. Plus they also decide which type of business they should be there, which type of business they should not do. They will decide the resources required to start a business. They will also decide how to implement a strategy, and they will also act as leaders, as role models to other levels of management. After corporate level we have what, sir? Middle level management or business level management. Business level or middle level management. Middle level management. Clear? Business level or middle level management. Sir, here what happens? These people convert, here these people convert vision of top level management into general statements. Means these people will help top level management to achieve their vision. Clear? These people will help top level management to actually achieve their vision. And they will focus on complete business, sir? No. They focus only on a particular area of business. Particular area of business. Like let us say sales manager is least bothered about anything except sales. Purchase manager is least bothered about everything. That fellow is bothered only and only about purchases. Accounts manager is least bothered about anything. That person is bothered only and only about accounts. So I will clear top level management will take care of all areas of business. They will be involved in all areas of business. But who will take care of individual areas of business like accounts, purchase, sale, marketing, advertisement, etc., etc.? That is business level or middle level management. Next. Then we have functional level, functional level or lower level management. Functional level or lower level management. What these people will do, sir? These people focus on day-to-day activities of business. These people focus on day-to-day activities, day-to-day activities of business. Clear? These people focus on what, sir? Day-to-day activities of business. Example, sir, like they will take care of day-to-day sales, day-to-day purchases, day-to-day accounting, all the day-to-day activities. Which level of management will take care? Lower level of management will take care. And they are responsible, here they are responsible for one function which has been allotted to them, which has been allotted to them. They will not do any work other than what work is assigned to them. Simple. They are least bothered about anything. Clear? So everything who will take care? Top level management. One activity, middle level management. In that one activity, one function who will take care of? Functional level management. I hope you understood the difference between top level, middle level and lower level management. I hope the concept is clear. Anyone has any doubts in levels of management? Okay. So we completed question number 5 also. Now, after question number 5, as I already told you, some changes were there in SM syllabus that I have mentioned at the end. Last I have mentioned. Like after the chapter completes, after the syllabus completes, after all 8 chapters, I have mentioned again, see here like this. Clear? After the syllabus completes, I have mentioned like this. These are amendments. Clear? Again, last May at the end of the syllabus. Just check if you have or not. If you don't have, let me know. I will ask management to give it to you. So here, yes, it is printed. Okay. So first 5 questions we have completed. Here, how many changes we have? 2 questions we have. Here we have 2 questions. One is limitations of strategic management, and second one is applicability of strategic management. Now let us see limitations of strategic management. First, we will discuss limitations of strategic management. Limitations of strategic management. Limitations means problems. Now let us see what are the limitations of strategic management. So limitation number 1, environment. Environment is highly complex. Highly complex. Complex means difficult to understand. Environment is highly complex means it is very difficult to understand. It will very difficult to understand the environment. Highly complex means very difficult to understand understand clear what shape clear it is very difficult to understand environment. Sir, suddenly a new variant of COVID-19 clear. Suddenly a new variant of COVID-19 may arise. Suddenly what may happen? A new lockdown may happen. A new vaccine may come, or suddenly due to some riots in a country, government may impose a curfew in the country. Anything may happen, right? We cannot predict the future. So that is why it is very difficult to understand the environment. That is why that is why we can say organizations estimate about your organizations estimate about future, its future may go wrong. Obviously, sir, may go wrong. What I predicted may not happen. What I did not predict may happen, right? My prediction may go wrong. What I predicted may never happen. And what I never predicted may happen, right? That is why organization ka estimate about its future may go wrong. That is why relying relying on business strategy clear may clear relying on business strategy may go wrong if environment is turbulent ante turbulent means highly complex clear. So if I don't blindly rely only on business strategy, have multiple strategies. If one strategy does not work out, second strategy does not work out, third strategy does not work out, four. Have multiple strategies so that it becomes easy for you to understand. Next, second problem, strategic management is a time consuming process. Time consuming process. Clear? Strategic management is a time consuming process. Sir, what do we mean by time consuming process? It takes time to prepare, right? Takes lot of time to prepare. It takes lot of time to prepare strategic management. Clear? It takes a lot of time to prepare a strategy. It takes a lot of time to prepare a strategy. And if I take a lot of time to prepare a strategy, if my majority of the time of my day, of my business hours are focused towards preparing a strategy, what is going to happen? It may impede, means it may have a negative impact on what? On daily operations of business. Daily operations of business. Sir, out of 8 hours of my office, 4 to 5 hours or 6 hours I'm spending on preparing a strategy only. So my focus is completely on future now in order to ensure that my future of my business is safe. But problem, if I keep thinking about my future, if I keep preparing a plan about my future, my present day-to-day operations will get impacted. That is why spending too much time, spending too much time in preparing a strategy, spending too much time in preparing strategy may not be fruitful, may not be fruitful, means it may not be useful. Next, and moreover, strategic management is a costly process. Your strategic management is very costly. Why? See, to ensure that strategic management is being implemented in a business, experts have to be hired, management consultants have to be hired, and obviously these will not come free of cost, right? They will charge some expenses, and the money what I have to pay to them, it's not that cheap, right? They are very expensive people. So that is why costly process. Why, sir? Because expert planners, because they require expert here, they require strategic planners. It requires expert strategic planners. Then it requires analysis of internal and external environment. means analyzing the data, analyzing the internal environment, analyzing the external environment, then appointing the expert strategic planners. That is why, because of all these reasons, strategic management is very costly. That is why organizations with limited resources, limited resources means small businesses may not be able to prepare here. They will not be able to prepare what? They will not be able to prepare strategies to compete. Simple. Since I don't have enough money, since I don't have enough monetary and non-monetary resources, I will not be interested to hire these people and pay a lot of money to them to prepare a strategy. Without preparing a strategy, only small companies will enter into market and try to compete with companies, and which will result into what? A failure of a business. Why? Without preparing a strategy, without having a proper strategic management in my business, it is very difficult to survive in today's scenario. Next, number 4, very difficult to predict. Here, it is very difficult to predict competitive response, competitive responses to firm strategies. Means it is very difficult. Like I have prepared here, I have implemented a strategy. I launched a product. How will my competitor react to me launching a particular product? No one knows. I launched a particular service. How will my competitor react to me launching a particular service? No one can tell me, right? We don't know. Anything may happen. So this is also very difficult. So what are the 4 problems what we face in strategic management, sir? Problem number 1, environment is highly complex, that is very difficult to understand. Problem number 2, it's a time consuming process, it takes lot of time, sir. And if I focus most of my time in preparing a strategy, I will lose my day to day operations will get impacted. Plus hiring experts, analyzing the internal and external environment is very costly. Plus it is not that easy to determine what will my competitor do if I launch a particular product or a service. We don't know, anything may happen. So these are what, sir? These are nothing but limitations of strategic management. Now we have applicability of strategic management. Applicability of strategic management. So first we will see applicability of strategic management to whom? Applicability of strategic management to education institutions. Education institutions. Sir, as I already told you, strategic management is applicable here. As I already told you, strategic management is also applicable to whom, sir? It is also applicable for profit-oriented organizations also, non-profit organizations also. Both. It is applicable to both. So, education institution may how strategic management is applicable. Let us say, for example, nowadays education institutions are providing access to lectures anytime and anywhere. Means 24 by 7 access to lectures. Let us say, for example, if you want my recorded lectures, if you buy my recorded lectures, what is going to happen? Sir, morning 4 o'clock also you can log in and watch my lectures. Night 10 o'clock also you can watch my lectures. Anytime, whenever you feel you want to watch, whenever you are comfortable you want to watch, you watch my lectures. Who is there to stop you? That is one aspect of strategic management of business, that nowadays teaching is not offline, teaching has also shifted to online. So nowadays teaching is offline also, online also. In case if you take online classes, recorded classes, then you will have access to lectures anytime, anywhere you can access. Then nowadays most of the education institutions are joining hands here. Hands with whom, sir? With industries. Means what, sir? Like many joining hands with industries for what purpose? Why are why are the education institutions tying up with companies? Maybe to provide internship to students, maybe also to provide campus placement. Here, campus placement also nowadays colleges are giving you, and internship also directly colleges are providing you. They have a tie-up with many big companies. Like even ICAI provides campus placement, right? Once you qualify. Then example number three, online education, sir. Nowadays, education institutions are also providing online education in addition to offline education. Plus, they are also offering online degrees. Online degrees. Here, online degrees are provided by many universities. Are provided by many universities. Here, you can do job also along with doing a job. You can also along with working also. You can also study, right? That is why many education institutions have recognized the importance of education. They also started providing what online degrees also for those who cannot attend direct classes, and they have also started they are also started various other techniques to attract students. Like let us say, for example, if my student gets a rank here in CA Inter, CA Foundation or CA Final, if my students get a rank, then what will I do? I will start promoting my institutions in the name of my students. Clear? Or pass percentage I can use here. Pass percentage I can use to advertise my business. Or I can advertise my business based on the ranks what my students will get. Or I can also promote my education institutions based on the facilities provided. Maybe I may be providing centralized AC. I may be providing cool drinking water to students. I may be providing proper benches. I may be providing digital classrooms. So many things are there nowadays. What education institutions are doing? Why, sir? In order to survive in market. That is, these are some examples of strategic management being used in education institutions. Now we have medical organizations. Medical organizations. Example hospitals or medical organizations. Now, what are medical organizations doing nowadays? They are creating new strategies. Here they are creating new strategies here to advertise treatment treatment of clear diseases. Like there are many here, let us say for example cancer. A hospital will advertise best cancer hospital in India, or best heart hospital in India, something like that. They are nowadays advertising, right? Why? They want to get more and more number of patients in their hospital to run their business. Moreover, nowadays hospitals are bringing services to patients. Means, sir, nowadays patient need not visit a hospital. Hospital is visiting a patient. Example, sir, on-home testing. On-home testing. This has become very popular after COVID, right? On-home testing. Then we have lab services. Sir, I want to get my blood sugar tested. I can schedule an appointment. Apollo, Virinchi, or any big hospital. Say people will come to my house, take my sample, and go back to their hospital, check the my blood test and all they will do, and then send me a report. And then ambulance on call services. These are some services which are these are some examples. Next, what else they are doing? So the whole landscape of healthcare industry healthcare industry the complete healthcare industry is changing because of what? Due to technology. Here, due to what, sir? Technology. Example, sir, internet. Nowadays I need not visit a hospital. Can I download any online doctor consultancy app and consult with a doctor online? Yes sir. Online, sitting at home over a video call, I can now talk to my doctor and tell my problems and get suggestions and medicines from the doctor. All these are examples of what? Examples of strategic management concepts being followed by whom, sir? By medical organizations. Then we have government organizations also. Government organizations. Examples of strategic management in government organizations. Example number one. So all government organizations are forming here. All government organizations are forming a plan here, forming plan to use taxpayer money. Here, taxpayer money. All government organizations are forming a plan to prepare what, sir? To use taxpayer money. Why, sir? Because it is not government's money, right? It is our money. Here it is our money. They have to utilize it in an efficient and effective manner. For which they have to prepare a plan. Without preparing a plan, they will not be able to utilize money. They will be able to misutilize the public money. Next. Then, however, remember one thing. However, government departments government departments do not have autonomy. Means they don't have a freedom of taking their own decisions. Sir, politicians will be involved, right? Why, sir? Why they don't have autonomy? Why they don't have autonomy, sir? Because simple. Politicians because politicians are directly or indirectly involved in decision making. Clear? So this is nothing but strategic management of government organization, strategic management of medical organization, strategic management of education institutes. Clear? Anyone has any doubts? Anyone has to clarify any doubts? No? Okay. Take a break of 5 minutes and after the break we will continue. Clear? We will discuss some case studies which are given in ICI material. Take a break. After that we will discuss. See this. This is the question. Clear? This is the question. Yummy foods and tasty foods are successfully competing in the business of ready-to-eat snacks in Patna. Clear? I repeat, Yummy Foods and Tasty Foods are two companies who are successfully competing in the business of what? Ready-to-eat snacks in Patna. Yummy has been a pioneer in introducing innovative products. Sorry, they say Yummy has been a pioneer in introducing innovative products. Someone who innovates, someone who launches new things is called what? They will be following which strategy? By reading this, can you tell me which strategy they might be following? Proactive or reactive strategy? Proactive strategy. Next, these products will give them good sales. However, tasty foods will introduce similar products in reaction to products. See here, tasty products will introduce similar products in reaction to products introduced by yummy foods, taking away the advantage of what? Former. Means tasty foods is launching a new product into the market which is a completely innovative product, or it is copying the strategy followed by yummy foods. What is tasty foods doing? Is it following the new strategy or same strategy which is followed by others? So now tell me, what is the strategy followed by tasty? What is the strategy followed by tasty? It is a proactive strategy or reactive strategy? It is reactive strategy. So can we say Yummy Foods is following which strategy? Proactive strategy. And Tasty Foods is following which strategy? Reactive strategy. Reactive strategy. I hope you agree with this point. Understood how to identify which type of strategy a company might be following? No. Next. Then we have question number 5. This is one more example of case study. This is question number 6. Now see this. They say Kamal Sweets Corner, a very popular sweet shop in Ranchi, was facing tough competition from branded stores of packet sweets and imported goods. Okay. The owners realized that their business reduced by 50% in the last 6 months, and this created a stressful business environment for them. To find a solution, they consulted a business consultant in practice to help them develop a strategy to fight competition and sustain their century old family business. So what happened here? Kamal Sweets Corner. Here Kamal Sweets Corner is a very popular sweet shop in Delhi, Ranchi, and it is facing lot of problems nowadays with respect to sales wise, like imported goods are there. It is facing a lot of competition basically. Because of that competition, their business reduced by almost 50%. Reduced by almost 50% in last 6 months. Their business reduced by almost 50% in last 6 months. That is why after their business reduced by 50%, then they go to meet a business consultant. Now what did business consultant do? Business consultant asked them to innovate a new snack for public, and it is called what, sir? Dahi samosa, which became very quickly popular among the public and helped them to regain their lost business. Now tell. So what happened? Kamal Sweets Corner, did they meet a consultant before their sales dropped or after their sales dropped? Read this paragraph and tell me when did these people, owners of Kamal Sweets, when did they go to meet a consultant? After their sales dropped by 50% or before their sales dropped by 50%? After. So it means if I am taking a decision after something happens, if I take a decision after something happens, then what it is? Is it a proactive strategy or a reactive strategy? Reactive. So can I say Kamal Sweets Corner is following which strategy? Reactive strategy. Correct? Kamal Sweets Corner is following a reactive strategy. I hope you understood the point. Any doubts still here? So two questions we have seen. One is question number 3 and question number 6 with respect to what? With respect to strategic management ka proactive and reactive strategies. Next. This is one more clear. This is one more type of question what you can get. Now, question number one. Health Well Now is a Delhi based charitable organization promoting healthy lifestyle among office goers. It organizes free of cost programs to encourage and guide office goers on the matters related to stress relief, yoga, exercises, healthy diet, weight management, work life balance, and so on. Acha, tell me before we started, you tell me whether it is a profit organization or a non profit organization. Health Well Now, read this and tell me, is it a profit organization or non profit organization? It is a non-profit organization. Why? It provides free services relating to yoga and health and wellness programs. Clear? Next. Many business organizations and resident welfare associations are taking services of Health Well Now in Delhi and adjoining areas. And they also make what? Financial contributions. Like, they are not asking you to make a financial contribution. Any person, clear, any person who is attending this, clear, any person who is attending this, what they are doing is they are giving some donation to these people. They say the Health Well Now is able to generate sufficient funds to meet its routine expenses. How far is strategic management relevant for Health Well Now? Discuss. Tell me, is strategic management applicable for non-profit organizations? Is strategic management applicable for non-profit organizations? Yes or no? Yes. So can I write point number one something like this? Organizations can be classified. Organizations can be classified into, clear, we will write something like this. Organizations can be classified into two types. What are those? Commercial and non-commercial. Clear? Commercial and non-commercial. Commercial means profit organizations. Non-commercial means non-profit organizations. Strategic management is applicable to both the above types of organizations. Correct? Strategic management is applicable to both the above types of organizations. Hence, it is also applicable to whom, sir? To, clear, it is also applicable to Health Well Now. Correct? Am I correct? They asked you, is it applicable? Yes, sir. Organizations are basically of two types, commercial and non-commercial. Strategic management is applicable to both types of organization, that is, profit organizations also, non-profit organizations also. Now tell, Health Well Now, in our case, this Health Well Now falls under which category? Does it fall under commercial category or non-commercial category? It comes under commercial or non-commercial category? Non-commercial. Health Well Now, Health Well Now, in our case, falls under, what, sir? Falls under non-commercial enterprise, non-commercial business, or you can say non-commercial organization. Organization which should also follow proper strategic management. For what purpose, sir? Example, sir, like, why should they follow strategic management? If they have a proper strategy, they should have a proper strategy for what? Generating funds. Example number one, generating funds. You can write any examples. I am writing what I uh, from my examples I am writing. You can use your own examples also. They can follow strategic management for generating funds, sir. They can also prepare a plan for meeting expenses. They have lots of expenses, right? They are conducting health camps. In health camps, multiple expenses will be there. Clear? They can also prepare a plan for collaboration with, clear, they can also prepare a plan for collaboration with health experts. These health experts can help them in their health camps, right? They can also have collaboration with doctors, clear, because they are providing medical checkup, right? Then they can also have a tie-up with gym instructor. They can also have a tie-up with yoga instructor, clear, etc., etc. Clear? So understood what to write depending upon what question you have given, they have given, you have to write the answer. I hope you understood how to present the case study type question. This is a general question. Clear? Any doubts here? Okay, next case study, let us see what it is. Case study number 2. Do Good Group is a non-profit organization based in northern India working towards childcare. The group educates people towards immunization, sanitation, and works in coordination with local hospitals or medical centers. Recently, a new team has taken over the management of its activities. Explain whether strategic management is relevant to this group or not. See the question and tell whether it is profit organization or non-profit organization. Is it profit organization or non-profit organization? Question number 2. Non-profit organization. Now tell. Just now we have discussed, right? Is strategic management applicable for a non-profit organization? Yes, just now we have discussed. Same answer you can write here also. Sir, organizations are classified into two types: commercial, non-commercial. Strategic management is applicable to both commercial and non-commercial enterprises. Hence, in our case, it is applicable to Do Group also. Even though it is a non-profit organization, it has to follow what? It has to follow strategic management to generate funds, for utilization of funds, for proper utilization of funds. Clear? It can also have, clear, it can also have strategic management to have coordination with what? Local hospitals के साथ tie up, medical centers के साथ tie up, health experts and doctors का tie up. Same points you can write here. It is similar to what we have done just now. Question number 1. Next. Question number 3, yummy foods and tasty foods we have discussed. Question number 4, Help Buddy. Here, Help Buddy is a non-profit organization. This is a little bit different question, so I will explain how to write the answer for these type of questions. See here. Help Buddy, clear, Help Buddy is a non-profit organization providing medical services to whom? Poor and needy at affordable cost. Again, this is a non-profit organization. Again here, even though it is a non-profit organization, what is applicable? Strategic management is applicable. We know here. So strategic management is applicable. Next, let us see. The organization is dependent on government grants and donations to manage its affairs. So this non-profit organization ko money from where will they receive? Through donations and grants from government. Mayank, who is running the organization, believes in taking the things as they come. Believes in taking things as they come means, is this fellow preparing a plan or not preparing a plan? Not preparing a plan. This fellow is not preparing any plan, and he will change the level of activities based on funds available. If more money is available, his plan clear. If more money is available, he will work in a different way. If less money is available, he will work in a different way. Now tell me, do you think Mayank is right? Do you think, according to you, do you think Mayank is right in taking things as they come? What will be your advice to him? Simple question. According to you, is Mayank correct here? Should Mayank do, clear, should Mayank take all the decisions as and when the situation happens, or that fellow should prepare a plan? So according to us, Mayank is not right in taking the things as they come. Now tell, according to you, what will you suggest? Will you suggest this fellow to prepare a plan? Yes. So can we write something like this? No, Mayank, clear? Mayank is not right in taking decisions, in taking decisions as they come, as they come, as they come. Number two, it is advisable, clear? It is advisable for Mayank, clear? It is advisable for Mayank to prepare strategy, clear? It is advisable for Mayank to prepare a strategy as it is a non-profit organization which depends upon which depends upon government donations, which depends upon government donations and grants. Clear? Which depends upon what, sir? Government donations and grants to provide medical facilities to poor. Medical facilities to poor. Correct? So what he should do, sir? He should prepare a plan. In simple words, he should prepare a plan, for receiving and utilizing funds. Utilizing funds. Obviously, sir, you think if Mayank does not prepare a proper plan for how to receive funds and how to utilize the funds, you think government will keep supporting this fellow's organization by paying money? No. That is why if you prepare a plan, chances of you getting more donations will increase. But if you don't prepare a plan, the chances of you getting a donation will decrease. I hope you agree with what I have written. Understood? Now let us see the next question, what they are asking. Question number 4 done. Question number 5, Ramesh Sharma. Clear? Now listen very carefully. Again an important one. I'll take a screenshot and attach to our file. Ramesh Sharma has 15 stores. Clear? Ramesh Sharma has 15 stores selling consumer durables in Delhi region. 4 of these stores were opened in the last 3 years. He believes in managing strategically and enjoying different sales, significant sales of refrigerator, television, washing machine, air conditioner, etc., like till last 4 years ago. With the shift to purchases to online stores, sales of his stores have come down to about 70% in last 4 years. So sales in his shop is increasing or decreasing? Sir, sales in his shop is decreasing. Why? Because of online sales. Because of online sales. Analyze the position of Ramesh Sharma in light of limitations of strategic management. So what are they asking you directly here? Directly they are asking you to write what, sir? They are directly asking you to write limitations of strategic management. Did we discuss the limitations of strategic management? Yes. So how many limitations? Four limitations we have discussed, right? Like it is highly complex, it is difficult to predict the future, clear? It is a time consuming process, it is costly, what my competitor will do if I launch a product or service. All these points we have already discussed. So this is a direct case study. It's nothing much of a problem here. Question number 6 also we have discussed, Kamal Sweets Corner. Question number 7, again a different type of question. See here. Question is clear. Dharam Singh, the procurement department head of Cyclix, a mountain biking equipment company, was recently promoted to look after the sales department along with procurement department. So earlier he was only taking care of sales department. Now he will be taking care of sales department also. He will be taking care of purchasing department also. Next. His seniors at the corporate level has always liked his way of leadership and are assured that he would ensure the implementation of policies and strategies to the best of his capacity, but have never involved him in decision making of the company. Sir, even though Dharam is in charge of sales department and purchase department, now tell who will have a better knowledge about from where to buy raw materials, from where not to buy raw materials. You think Dharam Singh, who is an employee, or directly the top level management? Who, according to you, will have a better knowledge of our customers, better understanding of customers? Is it Dharam Singh, who is directly related to the customers, or top level? Obviously, Dharam Singh. So, whenever top level management is preparing a plan, should they talk to this person before preparing a plan? Should they include this fellow in preparing a plan? Should this person be involved in decision making? Yes, sir. But is company involving him in decision making? No. Company has never involved him in decision making. Do you think this is the right approach? Do you think this is the right approach by the company? Validate your answers with reasoning around management. So according to us, it is not a right. Why, sir? See, simple. No. According to us, no. Answer is simple. No. The company is not. The company is not is not following correct approach. Company is not following correct approach. Clear? Company is not following what, sir? Company approach. Next, point number 2. Company should always involve. Company should always involve. Should always involve whom, sir? Functional level people. Functional level employees. Level employees in decision making. Employees in decision making. In decision making. Why they should involve them, sir? Because they are directly in touch with, because they are because they are directly in touch with suppliers and customers. Because they are directly in touch with suppliers and customers. So Dharam Singh will have a better idea from where to purchase raw materials at a lesser price from suppliers. This fellow, that is Dharam Singh, will also have a better idea about the customer ka taste and preferences. Hence, involving Dharam Singh, involving Dharam Singh in decision making process of cyclics. Here, of cyclics will benefit the company. Will benefit the company. Simple. Clear? Understood? Are we writing anything something different from what we have studied? No, we are only writing what we have already studied, but we are writing in our own words. Next, this is called what, sir? This is nothing but question number 7. Question number 8. ABC, clear? ABC Limited is in a wide range of businesses. Clear? ABC Limited is in a wide range of businesses which includes apparels, lifestyle products, furnitures, real estate, electrical products, etc. etc. The company is looking to hire a suitable CEO. Consider yourself as a HR consultant of ABC Limited. You have been assigned the task to enlist the activities involved with the role of CEO. Now tell, CEO comes in which level of management? CEO comes in which level of management? Middle level, top level. Now role of top level management or corporate level management, did we already discuss? They will create the vision, mission, objectives and goals. They will be involved in major decision making. That only, direct question they are asking, nothing much here. Next, then we have descriptive questions. Here, these descriptive questions are direct questions that I'm not going to discuss here. They are direct theory questions. Clear? Uh, I hope you understood how questions come in exam. Some questions will be direct questions. Some questions will be case study type questions. Direct questions, everyone knows how to answer. Case study questions of every chapter in strategic management we are going to discuss. Clear? Understood? Any doubts in this chapter? I hope it is clear.